Hello students, let's do fractions, exercise 3, page number 56. Simplify. Now we're going to learn about brackets and the order in which brackets have to be removed. So, removal of brackets. Now what is the order in which we have to remove the various type of brackets? Now what are the various type of brackets? Now first we have a line drawn above operations, above numbers, and this is called the bar bracket. So this is the bar bracket. We call it that because there's a line drawn above certain operations which we have to do first. Then we have something called the common bracket or the parenthesis. This is known as the parenthesis or the common bracket. It's commonly used. Then we have something called the curly brackets. So curly brackets are drawn like this, and this is the curly brackets. Then we have the square bracket. This is also called the box bracket. So these are the brackets: the bar bracket, the parenthesis, the curly brackets, and the square brackets. And this is the order in which we have to do. So the bar brackets have to be removed first, then the parenthesis, then the curly brackets, and then the square bracket. So let's start with the first one. And first look and see what are the brackets given to us. So here we have the curly bracket, then we have the parenthesis here, okay? And then we have the curly bracket. So curly bracket and parenthesis, which one should be done first? So as you can see, the parenthesis has to be done first and then the curly bracket. So let's begin. So here the operation within the curly brackets has to be done first, within the common brackets or the parenthesis has to be done before the curly brackets. And once that is done, we can remove the parenthesis. So let's begin. Everything else will remain the same. So 6 plus, and then we draw the curly bracket, and the fraction inside that is 4 by 3 plus. Now we have 3 by 4 minus 1 by 3. We're going to remove the common brackets. So let's work that out here. So 3 by 4 minus 1 by 3. Let's work it out and get an answer to that. Now this is subtraction of fractions, unlike fractions. So we have to find the LCM of the denominators 4 and 3. So let's find that LCM of 4 and 3, beginning with 2. 2 2s are 4, and then we bring down 3. Continue again with 2. 2 1s are 2 and 3. Now we can use 3. So this is 3 1s are 3. So what is our LCM? Our LCM is 2 into 2 into 3. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. So the LCM is 12. So let's use that as the common LCM here, common denominator 12, and let's get our new numerators. So the first fraction is 3 by 4. That is 4 3s are 12. So multiply 3 also by 3. 3 3s are 9 minus, go to the next one. 3 into what is 12? 3 4s are 12. So multiply 1 also by 4. 1 4s are 4. So now we have 9 minus 4, which is 5. So 5 by 12. So let's write that here. So now we have removed our parenthesis. So let's write 5 by 12 and close the curly brackets. Now we only have the curly brackets left. So we have to work out what is within the curly bracket. So now let's write 6 as it is. 6 plus, now let's work out 4 by 3 plus 5 by 12. 4 by 3 plus 5 by 12. So this is addition of fractions. Again, the denominators are different. So let's make them equal. Let's find the LCM of 3 and 12. So let's begin with 3. 3 1s are 3. 3 4s are 12. Now we can continue with 2. 1, 2 2s are 4. And then continue again. 2, 1 and 1. So the LCM is equal to 3 into 2 into 2. 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12. So the LCM is 12. We're going to use that as the common denominator here, 12. So now let's continue. 3 into 4 is 12. So let's multiply 4 by 4. 4 4s are 16 plus, now let's go to the next denominator. 12 into 1 is 12. So 5 into 1 is 5. So that will be 16 plus 5, which is 21 by 12. So let's write that down here. So we can now remove the curly brackets and instead write 21 by 12. So now we have 6 plus 21 by 12, and 6 will have the denominator 1. Now when one of the denominators is 1, the other number automatically becomes the LCM. So let's write 12 as the common denominator here. So the first fraction is 6 by 1. So 1 into 12 is 12. So we need to multiply 6 by 12. 12 into 6 is 72 plus the other denominator is 12. 12 into 1 is 12. So 21 into 1 is 21. So that is 72 plus 21. So now let's add up 72 plus 21. So 2 plus 1 is 3, 7 plus 2 is 9. So here what do we get? We get 93 by 12, which can be reduced to a lower term. Now let's divide both by a common denominator 3. Let's divide both by 3 and see what we get here. Now 93 divided by 3. So let's do that division. 93 divided by 3. 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are 3. So this is 31. 3 into 31 is 93. Then 3 into what is 12? 3 4s are 12. So here we have 31 by 4, which can be converted to a mixed number. So let's do that. 31 divided by 4. 4 7s are 28 minus borrow. 11 minus 8 is 3. So what is our mixed number here? 7, 3 by 4. So that will be our final answer, 7, 3 by 4. So we have reduced it and then converted it into a mixed number. So final answer, 7, 3 by 4. The next one. So remember the order in which we need to remove brackets. So first it is the bar bracket, then we have the parenthesis or the common brackets, then we have the curly bracket, and then we have the square bracket. Now if you think of this way of naming it, then the order will be correct because it is in the alphabetical order and you will not be able to forget it. B, then CO for common, CU for curly, and S for square brackets. So here let's see what we have. We again have curly brackets and common brackets. So first, common brackets or the parenthesis has to be open. So let's write the rest of it as it is. So that will be 8 minus, then let's have the curly bracket, 3 by 2 plus. Now let's work out what is within the parenthesis. So that is 3 by 5 minus 1 by 2. So denominators are different, so we have to find the LCM of 5 and 2. So 5 1s are 5, and then you bring down 2, then you have 2, 2 1s are 2, and 1. LCM is equal to 5 into 2, which is 10. Let's use 10 as a common denominator. So 10, the first fraction denominator is 5. So 5 into 2 is 10. So 3 into 2. 3 2s are 6 minus the next fraction 2 is the denominator. 2 5s are 10. So 1 into 5. 1 5s are 5. So 6 minus 5 is 1 and the denominator is 10. So let's write that down here. So we have removed our parenthesis. We have put our answer here 1 by 10 and we are closing the curly brackets. So now we have to work out what is within the curly brackets. So let's work out 3 by 2 plus 1 by 10. So let's find the LCM of 2 and 10. 2 and 10, beginning with 2. 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 10. And then take 5, 1 and 1. So the LCM here is 2 into 5, 2 5s are 10. So 10 is a common denominator. Now let's begin with the numerators now. So denominator 2 into 5 is 10. So multiply 3 also by 5. 3 5s are 15 plus go to the next fraction. Denominator is 10. 10 into 1. So 1 into 1. 1 1s are 1. So this will be 15 plus 1, which is 16 by 10. So here we have 8 minus 16 by 10. So this will be 8 by 1 minus 16 by 10. So here our common denominator is 10. So 1 into 10 is 10. So 8 into 10. 8 tens are 80 minus 10 into 1 is 10. So 16 into 1 will be 16 itself. So 80 minus 16, let's subtract and see. 80 minus 16, borrow. 10 minus 6 is 4. 7 minus 1 is 6. So here we have 64 by 10. Let's reduce it to the lowest term. Divide both by 2. So 64 divided by 2 is 32, and 10 divided by 2, 2 5s are 10. Now here we can convert this to a mixed number. So let's divide 32 by 5. 5 6s are 30 minus 2. So what do we get here? 6, 2 by 5. So our mixed number is 6, 2 by 5, and this is our final answer. 6, 2 by 5. Question 3. 1 by 4. Now, if there is no sign before the brackets, it's understood that it is multiplication. So 1 by 4 into, within brackets we have 1 by 4 plus 1 by 3 minus 2 by 5. That means the parenthesis has to be done first. So the rest of it we'll write as it is. So that is 1 by 4 into. Now let's work out what's within brackets. So that is 1 by 4 plus 1 by 3. So let's find the LCM of 4 and 3. Starting with 2, 2 2s are 4, and then you bring down 3, continue with 2, 1 and 3. Again you can use 3, 1 and 1. So the LCM is equal to 2 into 2 into 3. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. So let's use 12 here. And look at the first fraction, 4 is the denominator. So 4 into 3 is 12. So multiply 1 also by 3. 1 3s are 3 plus, next fraction, denominator is 3. 3 into 4 is 12. So multiply 1 by 4. 1 4s are 4. So here 3 plus 4, which is 7. 7 by 12. So we have removed the parenthesis, and the answer that we got was 7 by 12. And then we also have minus 2 by 5. Okay, so now we have two operations, multiplication and subtraction. Multiplication and subtraction. According to Bodmer's, multiplication has to be done before subtraction. So we have to work this one out first. So let's do that. 1 by 4 into 7 by 12. This is multiplication of fractions. So we need to look out to see if there's anything that we can cancel. If we can't, we multiply the numerators. 1 7s are 7, and we multiply the denominators. 12 4s are 48. So we have 7 by 48, which we are going to write here. 7 by 48 minus 2 by 5. So now the denominators are different. Let's find the LCM of 48 and 5. Let's begin with 2. 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8, and then we bring down 5. Then again continue with 2. 2 into 12 is 24, 5. Then 2 6s are 12. We bring down 5. 2 3s are 6. Again 5 comes there. Then we use 3 this time. 3 1s are 3 and 5. This time we divide by 5. So this is 1 and 1. So what is our LCM? Our LCM will be, how many 2s are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 2s. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 into 3 into 5. So let's multiply this and see. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. So we multiplied all the 2s and we got 16. 3 5s are 15. So we have to multiply 16 into 15. So let's do that. 16 into 15. 5 6s are 30, carry 3. 5 1s are 5, plus 3 is 8. 1 6 are 6, 1 1s are 1. So let's add this up. 0, 8 plus 6 is 14, carry 1 to 240. So here we have 240 as the common denominator. So now 48 into 5 will give us 240. So multiply 7 also into 5. 7 5s are 35 minus, now 5 into 48. 5 into 48 is 240. Here we just did 48 into 5, so 5 into 48. So multiply 2 also by 48. So 48 into 2 is 96. So here we have plus 35 minus 96. Let's take it to the working column. Plus 35 minus 96. So when signs are different, we put the sign in the bigger number and we subtract. So let's minus 96 minus 35. So 5 minus 6 is 1. 9 minus 3 is 6. So what do you get? Minus 61. So this is minus 61 by 240. So this is our final answer, minus 61 by 240. Question 4. Let's have a look at the different brackets here. We have the square bracket, the curly bracket and the parenthesis. So the first set of brackets that we have to remove are the parentheses. So let's begin. So the first one here we have is 2, 3 by 4. Let's convert it. 4 2s are 8 plus 3, 9, 10, 11. So let's write that 11 by 4 minus square bracket. 3 1 by 8. Let's convert. 8 3s are 24 plus 1 is 25. So we write 25 by 8 divided by, then we have the curly brackets, 5 minus, now we're going to work out what's within the parentheses. Let's remove the parentheses. So let's start. 4 2 by 3 minus 11 by 12. First step, let's convert this. 3 4s are 12 plus 2 is 14. So this becomes 14 by 3 minus 11 by 12. So let's find the LCM of the denominators 3 and 12. Let's begin with 3. 3 1s are 3 and 3 4s are 12. Now we go on to 2. 1, 2 2s are 4. Continue with 2, 1 and 1. So what is our LCM? Our LCM will be 3 into 2 into 2. 3 2s are 6 and 6 2s are 12. So 12 is our LCM. Let's use that here. So this is 12. Then look at the first fraction, denominator is 3. So 3 4s are 12. So 14 into 4. 14 into 4 is 56. Minus, the next fraction, denominator is 12. 12 1s are 12. So multiply this also by 1. 11 1s are 11. 56 minus 11. Let's do that subtraction. 56 minus 11. 6 minus 1 is 5. And 5 minus 1 is 4. So here we get 45 by 12. So we have removed the parentheses. So instead, now let's write 45 by 12. And close the curly bracket and the square bracket. So now we have the square bracket and we have the curly bracket, and as we know we have to work out the curly bracket first. So let's continue here and write the question as it is. So here we have 11 by 4 minus, then we have the square bracket, 25 by 8 divided by, now this is what we're going to work out, what is within the curly bracket, that is 5 minus 45 by 12. So 5 will have the denominator 1. So the LCM here is 12, which we are going to use as a common denominator. Now 1 into 12 is 12. So let's multiply 5 also by 12. So 5 12s are 60 minus, go to the next fraction, denominator is 12. So this is 12 into 1. So 45 into 1. 45 into 1 is 45. Now 60 minus 45 is 15. 15 by 12. So we've removed our curly bracket. So let's write 15 by 12 here. 15 by 12. So curly brackets are removed. Now we can put back a square bracket. So now what we have to do is work out what is within the square brackets. So here we have 11 by 4. So 11 by 4 minus, now let's work out what's within the square bracket. 25 by 8 divided by 15 by 12. So this will be 25 by 8 into 12 by 15, and let's cancel. We can cancel 8 and 12 both by 4. 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12. We can cancel 15 and 25 by 5. 5 3s are 15 and 5 5s are 25. I can cancel 3 and 3. 3 1s are 3, 3 1s are 3. So here what do we have? 5 by 2. So let's write down 5 by 2, 5 by 2. So now we have 11 by 4 minus 5 by 2, which we can work out 11 by 4 minus 5 by 2. So let's find the LCM of 4 and 2. Let's begin with 2. 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, and then continue with 2 again, 1 and 1. So what is the LCM? LCM is 2 into 2, which is 4. So let's do that. 4. Now here we have 4 1s are 4. So 11 also we multiply by 1. So that is 11 minus, now 2 into 2 is 4. 2 2s are 4. So multiply 5 by 2. 5 2s are 10. So 11 minus 10 is 1. 1 by 4. So we have 1 by 4 here. So 11 by 4 minus 5 by 2 is 1 by 4. So this is our final answer, 1 by 4. Question 5. Now what are the brackets that we have here? We have the square bracket, we have the curly bracket, we have the parenthesis, and we have the bar bracket. We have all these, isn't it? So now first thing we have to do is open the bar bracket. So this is what we need to work out. So everything else, let's write it. And first let's convert. 2 12s are 24 plus 1 is 25. So here we have 25 by 2 minus square bracket. Convert. 2 8s are 16 plus 1 is 17. So that is 17 by 2 plus, now we have curly bracket. Let's write it as it is. Then 9 minus parenthesis 5 minus, now let's work out what is 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. So we have removed a bar bracket, put back the parenthesis, the curly bracket and the square bracket. So now we only have 3 brackets. We have the square bracket, the curly bracket and the parenthesis, and we have to work out the parenthesis before removing it. So let's write everything else as it is. We have 25 by 2 minus 17 by 2 plus 9 minus 5 minus 1 is 4. So we have removed our parenthesis. Let's close our curly bracket and the square bracket. So here what do we have now? 25 by 2 minus, now we should open the curly brackets, 9 minus 4. So let's do that. So we have our square bracket, 17 by 2 plus 9 minus 4 is 5. So we've removed our curly bracket and we have closed our square bracket. So now we have to work out what is within the square brackets. So this will be 25 by 2 minus, so now let's work out 17 by 2 plus 5. So this will be 5 by 1. So the common denominator or the LCM is going to be 2. So this will be 2 into 1 is 2. So 17 into 1 will be 17 plus the next denominator is 1. 1 into 2 is 1. 1 into 2 is 2. So 5 also should be multiplied by 2. 5 2s are 10. 17 plus 10 is 27. This is 27 by 2. Let's write it down here. So 27 by 2. So now as you can see, they are like fractions. So we just have to minus the numerators. So this will be 25 minus 27 by 2. So this is a plus sign and this is a minus sign. So when signs are different, put the sign as a bigger number and subtract. So 27 minus 25 is 2. So minus 2 by 2, which is equal to minus 1. Because we divide 2 by 2, the answer is 1. So 2 by 2 is minus 1. Now children, we'll stop with this for now. In our next video, we will continue with the remaining questions. Thank you, children.